A rising music star's career is imploding in real time, and the details are more horrific than you can imagine. The story of 20-year-old singer D4D is a true crime nightmare. The dismembered body of 15-year-old Celeste Rivas was just found in the trunk of his Tesla, and the truth behind their relationship is finally coming out. Sources say D4D met Celeste online when she was just 11 years old, grooming her for years on platforms like Twitch. Her own family knew he was picking her up, and she was last seen with him before she vanished. They even had matching tattoos. While D4D stays silent on tour, police are raiding his mansion for blood evidence. This isn't just a scandal, it's a chilling look at how fame can hide the darkest secrets. Is the music industry protecting a predator?
When you're Blake Lively, you don't just hire a lawyer, you hire the CIA. Blake Lively is taking her war with Justin Baldoni to a whole new level. Amidst their escalating legal battle, where she's accused him of sexual harassment and a vicious smear campaign, Blake has made a move straight out of a spy thriller. She's hired Nick Shapiro, the former deputy chief of staff at the CIA, as her crisis PR manager. This isn't just about winning in court, it's about controlling the narrative and destroying her enemy. The fact that someone tried to serve Taylor Swift with a subpoena at Travis Kelce's house shows how dirty this fight is getting. Blake isn't just playing the Hollywood game anymore, she's rewriting the rules of engagement. Is this the most ruthless power move in celebrity history?
Is Bianca Censori a willing participant or a prisoner in Kanye West's bizarre world? A $25 million disaster may have just revealed the truth. Bianca Censori's attempt to launch her own art career has been a catastrophic failure. Her $25 million film project, filled with sexually suggestive scenes, was completely overshadowed by Kanye's latest anti-Semitic rants and disappeared without a trace. Now, insiders are saying the whole thing was a disaster and that Bianca is desperate for a piece of the pie. For years, we've wondered if she has any autonomy in her marriage, and this failed project seems to be the answer. Is she just a pawn in Kanye's game, a living art project with no control? Or is she now making her own power moves behind the scenes to secure her financial future? The carefully crafted image is cracking, and the truth is finally spilling out.
What happens when a Hollywood golden boy comes face-to-face with a canceled star? Glenn Powell just told us, and it's brutal. Glenn Powell just exposed the cold, hard reality of cancel culture in Hollywood. At a recent party, he was approached by a major celebrity who has recently been canceled for their bad choices. When a photographer asked for a picture, Powell refused, later saying the actor's face is toxic and that people have a visceral reaction to him. He admitted to being a fan of the actor's work, but not their choices. This isn't just gossip, it's a rare, unfiltered look at the social dynamics of the rich and famous. It reveals a world where your reputation is everything, and one wrong move can make you a pariah, an untouchable with a toxic face that even Hollywood's biggest stars won't go near. Who do you think the actor was?
Victoria Beckham is about to burn some bridges, and her own family is in the line of fire. Posh Spice is done playing nice. Inspired by Meghan Markle's bombshell Oprah interview, Victoria Beckham is preparing to drop her own truth bomb in a new Netflix documentary, and she's not holding back. Sources say she's furious with her son Brooklyn and is planning to attack his wife Nicola Peltz and her family, who she believes have come between them. The documentary also promises to finally address the multiple cheating allegations against David. With her daughter Harper conveniently joining Instagram just weeks before the release, it's clear that this is a carefully calculated PR strike. Is this a mother's desperate plea for her son, or a cold-blooded act of revenge?
How deep do the royals' ties to Jeffrey Epstein really go? A newly surfaced email from Sarah Ferguson is raising some serious questions. Just when you thought the royal family's connection to Jeffrey Epstein couldn't get any worse, a 2011 email from Sarah Ferguson has been unearthed. In it, she calls the convicted sex offender her supreme friend, years after his first conviction. The revelation is so toxic that actress Natalie Dormer is now refusing to promote a new series about the Duchess. This isn't just a PR blunder, it's a glimpse into a world of privilege and power, where the rich and famous protect their own no matter the cost. With Virginia Giuffre's family calling for accountability, the pressure is mounting. How can the royal family continue to ignore their complicity in one of the biggest scandals of our time?
What if everything you thought you knew about your favorite celebrity was a lie? From Blake Lively's CIA-level crisis management to Glenn Powell's toxic face encounter, the curtain is being pulled back on the carefully constructed world of Hollywood. We're seeing that behind the perfect smiles and PR-approved sound bites, there's a ruthless game of power, control, and survival. These aren't just celebrities, they're brands, and they'll do whatever it takes to protect their image. But as more and more truth comes to light, the facade is starting to crumble. We're finally seeing the real people behind the personas, and it's not always pretty. Are we witnessing the end of the celebrity as we know it, or is this just the beginning of a new era of transparency?
Is cancel culture a force for good or a toxic witch hunt? The answer is more complicated than you think. Glenn Powell's story about refusing a photo with a canceled actor gives us a rare glimpse into the real-world consequences of cancel culture. On one hand, it's a way to hold powerful people accountable for their actions. On the other hand, it creates a climate of fear where one mistake can end a career. Is there room for redemption? Or are some people's faces just toxic forever? The line between accountability and mob justice is getting blurrier every day. As we continue to grapple with this new social reality, we have to ask ourselves, who gets to decide who is canceled? And is there any way back? What do you think?
Who really runs Hollywood? The answer might surprise you. It's not the studios, the agents, or even the stars themselves. The real power in Hollywood is shifting, and it's moving into the hands of a new breed of players. We're talking about crisis PR managers with CIA backgrounds, like the one Blake Lively just hired. We're talking about creator platforms like OnlyFans, where stars like Maitland Ward are building their own empires without anyone's permission. And we're talking about the audience, who now have the power to cancel a celebrity with a single viral post. The old guard is losing its grip and a new world order is emerging. The question is, who will come out on top in this new Game of Thrones?